and welcome to Visa Center channel. Today, we will look into how to get a Russian visa letter of invitation. The first step in the Russia visa process is something people often miss, the invitation letter. If you skip it, your entire Russian visa application can be delayed or even rejected. So let's clear up how this works, especially if you're wondering how to get an invitation letter for a Russian visa as a Canadian traveler. In this video, I'll explain what an invitation letter is, who can issue it, and how long it takes. Whether you're applying for a Russia tourist visa, a Russia work visa, or a Russian student visa. By the end, you'll know exactly what to expect before you apply. Hello, my name is Alex Sullivan, and I'm the founder of Visa Center here in Toronto. For over 20 years, my team and I have been helping Canadians successfully obtain travel visas for destinations around the world, including Russia. In this video, I'll explain everything you need to know about the Russian visa invitation process so you can avoid mistakes and get your visa approved quickly. Every visa to Russia, tourist, business, work, student, humanitarian, or private, is issued only based on an invitation letter. Tourist visa. For a Russian tourist visa for Canadians, you'll need an invitation letter from a licensed Russian tour operator. These are fast, usually ready in one day. Business visa. A Russian company can invite you to meetings or market research. These Russia visa invitation letters are difficult to get these days. You should apply a couple of months ahead of your trip. Work or student visa. If you're asking how to get an invitation letter for a Russian student visa or a work visa, here's the key. Your employer, university, or language school must apply through the migration office. But because it requires official approval, the process takes longer. Not as business visa invitation, though, usually 2 to 3 weeks. Therefore, Canadians planning a Russian work visa or study program must start earlier. Private visa. For private visits, a Russian friend or relative can issue the invitation letter. That can be done through the migration office, 2 to 3 weeks, or in some cases by a notary within a day. But depending on the consulate, you may need the original invitation or a notarized copy and original supporting documents. Have questions? Call us at 416-979-4626. So here's the bottom line. Tourist invitations, fast, about 1 day or even hours. Work, student, humanitarian, business, and private invitations, slower, around 2 to 3 weeks or months. And remember, that's before the actual Russia visa process at the consulate, which can take additional time. If you're Canadian and need help with the Russia visa for Canadians process, we can arrange tourist and business invitation letters directly. For student, work, or private visas, the invitation must come from your Russian organization or relative, but we'll guide you so you avoid delays. Check Visa Center contact information in the description. Now let's quickly go through some of the most common questions we receive about the Russia visa invitation process. Question: my spouse is a Russian citizen. Do I need a separate invitation for her? If your spouse has a valid Russian passport, she does not need an invitation or a visa to enter Russia. But if you're Canadian, you still need your own Russia visa invitation letter and visa. Question: can you enter Russia from land borders with your tourist visa? Yes. A valid Russia tourist visa allows entry not only by air, but also through official land and sea border checkpoints. Always check the latest Russia visa updates for border crossing rules before you travel. Question: can I stay in Russia with my single entry tourist visa? Yes, you can stay for the duration listed on your visa, usually up to 90 days for a Russia tourist visa for Canadians. A single entry visa means you can only enter Russia once. If you leave, you cannot re-enter without a new visa. Question: can someone work in Russia when they have a humanitarian visa? Number A, humanitarian visa is issued for purposes like cultural exchange, sports, or academic visits. It does not grant the right to employment. For work, you must apply for a proper Russia work visa. Question: is it possible to travel to Russia with dependents? Yes, you can travel with your dependents, but each family member, including children, must have their own visa and, in most cases, their own Russia visa invitation letter